Today on the channel, it's a birthday miracle as I found the WWE Mattel Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Walmart exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin. But for all your Stone Cold Steve Austin needs, better head to Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Stone Cold finally arrives here. I don't know what it is about my areas here. I got like 14 Walmarts in my general vicinity. No sign of this guy at all. But I had a work meeting, of course, on my birthday. And I'm supposed to be off, but that's the way it goes from time to time. But there was a Walmart on the way. I said, I'm stopping. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm looking for that shipper, that pallet shipper. And walk in, and there's a fresh case of Stone Cold sitting there. Now, I just got one in the mail yesterday as well from a good brother out there, but I did get a minty mint one right here, and I'm going to open both of them is what I'm going to do. Going to display both looks for this Stone Cold in my collection. So I needed two of them. Worked out really well for me here. But man, oh man, a lot of people have found these months ago at their Walmart. I hope the shippers aren't going to be the same thing. I guess we'll have to stay tuned to that over the next week or so because I need a lot of figures out of that shipper. I need like double up club of all the superstars there. I need Jey Uso with the black shoes. I need the clear John Cena. I need the new Monday Night Wars line. Oh, my wallet's bleeding already. But we're going to dive into Stone Cold. We're going to knock this one out and hopefully get to those other ones sooner rather than later. But there it is. Stone Cold Steve Austin Part 2. Like Hot Shots Part 2, but just totally different. But it is Stone Cold here today in the Ultimate Edition line. A beautiful upgrade from the last one, and we will compare that later on. Stone Cold Steve Austin, WWE Ultimate Edition, big window box, perfect for you autograph people out there. September 28th, 1998. Beautiful, of course. A beautiful day once upon a time. Stone Cold mean mugging on the side. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then on the back, we get the glamour shot of the man, glamour shot of the figure, tail of the tape, got the blurb. Let's see what it says about one Stone Cold Steve Austin, 6'2", from Victoria, Texas. Hot this time of year. Stone Cold Stunner is the finisher. Career highlights, WWE Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. And does he got one more match in him? I feel like he does. At Breakdown in Your House, the Texas Rattlesnake was cheated out of his WWE Championship. The next night, Stone Cold drove a Zamboni down to ringside and dove right into the fray to open up a can of whoop, ... And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Never forget that moment. He just jumped on Vince. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so right there. Austin 316 on the top right there. But obviously very, very memorable at the time. See you later. Goodbye. What can you say about Stone Cold? One of the most popular performers of all time. Easily on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore. And you can't really argue it, I don't think. But looking good in the package here. Plenty of extra head, hands, beer cans. I think they're beer cans at least. Maybe Monster. I don't know. We'll see. But beer cans there. And then he's got soft goods, including soft goods shorts that might make Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard blush. We'll find out on that too. So a lot going on in this package here. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. Plastic. See you later. Goodbye. A little Spider-Man style for you. Got those handcuffs looking good. Of course, we had a very similar Austin not too long ago in the Monday Night Wars line as well. I did put the Big Boss Man extra handcuffs on those is what I ended up doing for that Austin. So I probably won't use the handcuffs on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. I might. All right, we're almost there. I got 2 hands left because Stone Cold said so, as we do know. And there it goes. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to Austin business. Not a bad piece of business, if you ask me. We'll start with the hands. You do get the one hands here. He's going to say, what you going to do, brother? That's what he's going to say, or he's going to give you the finger. He didn't say which finger, but he's going to give you the finger. He's going to give you one of these kind of guys. Just one of those guys. Give you the one finger. Maybe. But of course, there's a lot of people with customizers. I'm sure you can go online somewhere. Somebody's probably selling some middle finger hands if that is your thing. You can get those. So we got the one hands there, and then we get the deep grip hands here for those cans. So that's great. You can do the double fist, and he's pouring it. You can do that if you want. Would have been cool to have some effect pieces with those hands and the cans. Kind of like the Figure Arts Austin. I think maybe we unboxed that. I have it in my collection, but that one's pretty cool because it has the effect pieces of the beer coming out. That would have been cool to have. We do get these two cans here, and I always feel like the cans are a little bit big. They're a little bit too big for the figures. They need to size these down just a hair, I've always felt, but we do get two cans there. We've seen cans before. We're going to see them again. You guys know the story on that. Handcuffs, seen them before, see them again, but you get the gray silver handcuffs here. Obviously, you pop the hand off, slip them over the wrist, pop the hands back in, voila. You got the old cuffs ready to go. Now, we do get soft goods here, and we got the jorts. Oh, look at these jorts looking good. Was the time, of course. And I got to tell you, though, in the 90s, I don't think I ever rocked jean shorts. I don't know if I've ever had a pair of jean shorts. They always looked weird to me. I always thought I looked weird in them. They just weren't for me. So I never had jorts, but a whole generation did, that's for sure. And it's apparently come back because both my daughters love jorts. So I don't know if they're just hanging out with the ICP. I don't know what they're up to these days, but we got some jean shorts right here for Stone Cold. Of course, he loved a good pair of jean shorts. Just him and John Cena, jean short brothers, of course. Then we do got the soft good tank top here, bad to the bones on the back. Austin on the front, holding a snake as a skeleton. A real shirt here. So you pop the head, pop the arms off, slide this in, pop them back in. Voila. But you do got a nice soft good, nice soft feel on that one there. So do you like your Austin naked or do you like it with clothes on is really what it comes down to. That's why I bought two of these. One to put on the full regalia, one to have in his wrestling gear. That's my plan at least. Yours might be different. But now, gonna dive into the head sculpts here for Stone Cold. Got that smiling head out of the package here, showing those beautiful pearly white teeth. Looking good. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Beautiful white teeth and a goatee. Bald head. You know that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Or maybe Bill Goldberg. Could be him too, but it's Stone Cold. It's Stone Cold. But looking good. I don't have any issues with that one. That is a good head there. A little smiling one. Second head here, I like this one too. He's got the laughing head. So this is probably the one to put with the the cuffs on. You put that on him. He's laughing as he's being arrested. But that one looks pretty good there. Even a little bit of side eye, a little top and front of the side eye on this one, it looks like to me as well. But looking good once again, so I like that head. And then the third head, this is Austin where he's mad. He's a little bit angry on this one here. He's got a little bit of an open mouth. I don't know, it's probably my least favorite head, but it looks to be a new head, so that's always nice. And you can always put these heads with other Austin figures, which is one of the cool things with the Mattel line, as we do know. But I think I'm, for the first head with all the regalia, I'm going to go with the big laughing head. And then this wrestling one, I might go with just the smiling head. But we'll see. But that's the early forerunners for me, for those keeping track at home. But now we're going to dive into Austin here. One thing about it, though, is he's not flashy. This isn't the Ultimate Warrior. There's not a ton of color with this one. It's black shorts, black knee pads, black wrist tape, black knee braces, and black boots. And that's all you get. And that's it. There's not a lot of pizzazz there. He's all go, no show. Maybe. But it does look good. It's classic Austin. It has a good stance to it, a good feel to it. We talk about it. Some figures feel good in hand. This one feels good. It feels right, like they got the size right. Now, typically, I like every wrestler to be one size better looking than they actually are. So I want them to be a little bit larger than life. It's an action figure after all. And I feel like that's kind of how this Stone Cold is, but not as drastic as some of the other ones too, because he was ripped up, but he wasn't, once again, he's not the Ultimate Warrior. He wasn't ripped up like Warrior or Rick Rude or something. He's just maybe a touch better than he actually was. And that's how I like my action figures to be. And I feel like this Stone Cold hits the nail on the head right there. Now, arms do go all the way around for us, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, the hits being played, they got to be played, of course. Hands removable back and forth, black wrist tape, as I said, head removable back and forth, hula hoop up top, plush traditional waist, and as I mentioned too, the arms removable, so you can plug and play those if you want to. And then, of course, you do get drop down hips, G.I. Joe style. Leg goes out, no Vietnam issues right here, at least today. Leg goes up like so, thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees playing the hits. The hits are being played right there. You know I'm wanting those. Boots back and forth, the boot cut, and then ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. And the McFarlane toe articulation for Todd on the couch. Looking beautiful right there. But a great feel in Austin. This Austin is marvelous. I almost forgot that tattoo. How dare I forget that tattoo? Got that Texas tattoo there. Got the beautiful knee brace as well. All in all, a good piece of business. This is a must-have figure if you're collecting the Ultimates, that is. If you're only in Elites, you don't need it, obviously. But if you're collecting Ultimates, this is a tip-top guy. This is a guy that could very well be on everybody's Mount Rushmore, or at least dangerously close. I think you do a top 10 wrestlers of all time, even if you're not an Austin fan, you got to put him in the top 10. There's no doubt about it. So this is a must-have figure. I think it'll do well out there at retail. Now, I assume I walked into the store today as they had a full case, hadn't moved. I'm thinking they just probably put that thing out. I don't think it sat for a couple of days. But that being said, I think you'll be able to find this if they're shipping, 5 or 6 to a store, all these Walmart stores plus online. I wouldn't sweat being able to get this one. I sweated it just because I personally challenge. I take the physical challenge, Mark Summers, as I like to find everything at store level. I like the challenge. I like the thrill of the hunt. I just don't like it when it takes like 2 months after everybody else. I'm like, maybe I'm not going to get it. Maybe I won't get it at all. And all of a sudden, you're in a Harley race situation. And nobody wants to be in that situation. Let me tell you, longtime collectors know about that situation. But thankfully, not in that situation with Stone Cold Steve Austin here, and a very good figure. Be very interested to see when I have to do the final year-end top 10 list where he puts in there. Have to imagine he's going to be in the top 10 somewhere, unless we get really wild in the back half of this year. A very fun figure right here. But we did get him once upon a time again, and I think there's enough meat on the bone to get this one as well. Now, you do get the real shirt on here. It's a different shirt. You get the chain, you get the microphone, you get a different title belt. You don't even get a title belt over here, so you do get that. So there is a lot of difference here, but you also got the pinned knees and pinned elbows. Ugh, disgusting. Where's my barf bag? Oh, gross. But you do get those with here. So I definitely prefer this new one here. And the cool thing with this is you can take a lot of different Stone Cold Steve Austin stuff because, once again, he's very plain Jane. You could take stuff from Elites. You could take stuff from this Ultimate. You could really mix and match to make your personal favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin, which that is pretty fun about this figure, if you ask me. So there it is, the Walmart exclusive Ultimate Edition Stone Cold. Be very interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Are you like me and your stores have not got this for months, or others have had this for months? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. 2 channels full of videos every single day. Check them out. Subscribe to both the channels. ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget my book, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers, Amazon or Barnes & Noble. You also can, of course, check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. My podcast each and every Tuesday where podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?